So this is how to change your radiator on a second generation Neon. This is a 2001. The first thing you'll need to do would be to drain your coolant. The coolant drain is over here on this side. It's kind of hard to get to. This is the one I pulled from the junkyard. You can see the opening right there. It's pretty difficult to reach under there. There's a lot of crap around right there, and there's a brace right above it. It's just really a pain to get to, so I plan on just unhooking the lower radiator hose and draining it into a bucket that way. I think it'll be easier. Next we need to unhook the radiator. So you're going to take a screw out here, 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 here. Unhook your hoses, one up top, one down at the bottom. There's also two transmission cooler lines. So this is the one I pulled out of the junkyard. So you can see the lower hose here, transmission cooler line, second one there. So you got one on this side and one on this side, and then the lower radiator hose in the middle down here. So, and also there are two screws down here underneath this bracket, and the same on this side right here that hook into the front of the radiator. See right here and right there. Need to take those out too. Okay, so we got the radiator out. I'm going to give you some pointers. Instead of unhooking those transmission cooler lines from the bottom of the radiator, what I would do is unhook this one that's attached to the top of the transmission right here. Pull that one off because it's semi-easy to get to. And then at that point you'll have to unhook the fan. I don't think I had told you to do that yet. It just clips in right here. Then to pull this out, all I did was bend these clips back because they reach over top of the radiator to hold it in. Just bend them back out of the way. Oops, sorry, show you what I'm doing. Bend them back out of the way, and we'll bend them back when we put the new radiator back in. Pull that radiator right up and out, and then once you got it up at the top, you can unhook this other line here. This line right here is pretty long. It reaches all the way to the to this side of the cooler or the radiator. So you can pull this right up to the top, unhook this, and then it's really easy to pull off right up here where there's nothing in the way. This is definitely the best way to do this, I think. This way, when you got this hose up here, you're not leaking any transmission fluid out of your transmission. Alright, so pretty much the last step besides putting the radiator back in, just taking the fan off. There's these two screws here. They're 10mm. Take those screws out. Hopefully they don't snap on you, because usually they're pretty rusty. So then you're just going to pull this out just like that. It just slides into those two little clips down there. So when you go to put it back in your new radiator, just slide it in there, re-bolt it on. Pretty easy. So that's pretty nearly it. When I get it all back together, I'll show you bending these back in, and that should be about the end. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, I got pretty nearly everything hooked back up except for this upper radiator hose and the brackets. I already already bent this one back and hooked it back down. All I did was took my channel locks here and just kind of, a little bit hard to do one-handed, but yeah, you can see, just kind of take it in there and then just twist it back into place. Right there, lines up. So we'll grab our screw. Let's see here. Just kind of twist that a little bit more. And it's not ideal doing this one-handed, but I guess it wouldn't really matter because I'm not really showing you what I'm doing. It's kind of pointless to be doing it one-handed, right? Alright. There it is. Done, dude. Alright. So then I just gotta hook the hoses and the brackets back up. Hey, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe maybe, and comment if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. So, with that, have a good one, guys.